Hey, wanna listen to some tunes?
If you haven't been living under a rock for the past 30 years, you will know that Mortal Kombat is one of the biggest fighting games in the world. The franchise has managed to captivate the hearts of many across the globe and keeps doing so with every new release. Besides the beloved cast of characters and unique gameplay the game has to offer, there's one thing that remains consistently present in each iteration, and this is none other than... You know, I'm really sorry, Toasty Guy, but today's video isn't about you. Instead, we will be talking about fatalities. Everyone loves a good fatality. It's a staple of the Mortal Kombat franchise and will go down in history as the most iconic mechanic in the game. However, we are now approaching the life of a new Mortal Kombat game, and with that, the old one passes. But before we move on to the new Mortal Kombat 1, I'd like to specifically look at the problem MK11 had with its fatalities. Now, what's the problem, you may be asking? Well, if you take a look at any of the previous Mortal Kombat games, a lot of the fatalities share a few things in common. 1, they're stylish, 2, they're creative, and 3, they're gory. Take these 3 elements, put them together, and what do you get? A perfect fatality. But looking at Mortal Kombat 11, it seems that most of the fatalities strayed away from this formula and decided to focus more on the gore side of things. Don't get me wrong, I do love the gore in this game, but MK11 seems to be displaying an overly excessive amount of it. If you're not getting what I'm saying, take a look at this. A lot of MK11's fatalities just ended up being explosions, trying to showcase the gore fest that the game is. And the fact that a lot of these fatalities ended up ending in explosions, it kind of took away from the uniqueness that each fatality had. And after a while, since most of the fatalities ended in the same exact way, it kind of got boring and repetitive. However, it looks like MK1 is going to change that. To put it short, out of all the fatalities I've seen so far that have come from MK1, they have successfully utilized all 3 elements of creating a perfect fatality. They're simple and creative while still maintaining a good amount of gore. It's just that in MK1, everything is equally balanced out. And even with the fatalities that still end up being explosions, the difference between the explosions in MK1 and MK11 is that the fatalities don't end up focusing on the gore. They instead focus on the characters as if they were just posing from a cool explosion in an action movie. Now, I know there are many people that probably don't really care about the fatalities, but I just thought it was a really cool concept to talk about. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I don't really have much else to say besides I like the MK1 fatalities, and you should too.
Look at me, where she gonna be? Call me Freaky T. Off the leash, I feel like a dog. I get hella free, keep it P. Never needed you, but you needed me. I got cream, make a pretty clean. Boost your self-esteem.